Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisode. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I have got everything that you need to start your Valentine's Day cards. I can't wait to show you what I did with this collection, so come back and play with us. I wanted to show you this great collection of Valentine's Day stickers. This is our heart collection. It's got 629 hearts in this collection, you guys. So we've got this great pearl pink and this beautiful red glitter. More of the little tiny hearts that we love. Some beautiful white with gold foiling. This is gold pearl with silver foiling. There's some more red glitter, and then this one's got beautiful red foiling, and then of course black. So then we've also got a collection of elegant heart cutting die, or a cutting die. This is what that looks like. It's so pretty. And then we've got the With Love Wreath, and that's what this wreath looks like. And then of course it's got the little With Love words, which I'll show you in a moment. And we've got some die cut heart cards. This is Interlocking Hearts, Heart Swing, Love Fold Over card. I've got a great quick and easy one for you on this one, and a Heart Pop Out. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to show you what I stayed up late doing. So this is our swing card, okay, and it just goes like that. These come pre-folded, die cut, everything's ready for you to cover with paper. All right, so for this one, I started out with this blank card. As I said, they're pre-folded, they come just like this. The inside of the little cover page here has the patterns for you to cut out your paper and then glue that right on. So you could photocopy this and then cut them out. You could use tracing paper to cut them out. When you cut them out directly from the sheets, you sort of cut into some other areas of the heart, but that'll work too. So you can see here, I've got all my little pieces. And I just photocopied those and cut those out. So this is how they work. Okay, it goes like that. That's the front of the card. So you would trace this out of your favorite color paper, pattern paper, and just glue those right there. And you've got your little small heart that goes on the front. And then you've got the large heart that goes right there. This part right here is a border that you could cut out, and it goes right down the center. But for mine, I just put this little heart dazzle sticker right there. So what did I use to cover this with? I used Joyful Christmas. I love this paper pack because it's not just for Christmas. It's got all these wonderful plaids. This one, and I think one other, these two right here, three, no, 1, 2, 3, those actually have a snowflake print on them, and the rest do not. So they are wonderful to use year-round. There we go. I used this black plaid, and on the other side there's a different print to that. So I put one print here and one print here, and then I used my little red jewel border dazzle stickers, and I put one right there and one right there, and then I added the You Are Loved from this collection, and then some little red hearts right here. And then from this one, I used this nested heart collection, and the little love with the arrow is right at, let's see, where is that one? Oh, that's right there. And then on the back, took the border from here and just put that right down the center. Then I cut this heart out of black cardstock and glued that right there. This next card uses the With Love Wreath, which I cut here out of white cardstock. For my card, I actually cut it out of craft cardstock, and then I colored the little leaves with a pen, which I forgot to grab. I used a dull green tri-blend marker, which I'll link down below in our products used. So I just colored in those leaves with that dull green, and then I cut the flower part out again, and I backed that with, this one is red heart holographic paper, and just put a little bit behind there, foam taped that over the wreath, of course after I glued it on here. Cut a strip of the red hearts here, another little bit here, and then I just added some fancy border dazzle stickers in white. This is 96 border, fancy borders, and I used this white one right here, added a little bit here, a little bit there, and a little bit there. These are great for Valentine's Day, just these great colors to add with your reds. Really, really pretty. And then of course I added my little dove there out of that craft paper as well, and I cut my With Love out of the holographic paper. So that was a fun card to do. Okay, this card, whoops, move this over. This card is a art pop-out card. These are die cut cards. And when you open the gatefold here, boom, that comes out. So I just love how this little heart just pops right out. So let me show you how this mechanism works. So they come, this part comes pre-folded right here, like this, and then you just want to evacuate this little center part. It's got these two little flaps right here, and then you just want to fold along the score line, right, like that. Okay, so it's going to look like that. And then we've got the heart, which we just want to die cut. It's already die cut, so you just want to evacuate that. And then I took some paper, if I can find my paper here. Here we go. This is Hydrangea Heaven 6x6 patterned cardstock. And I used a couple of different pieces here. I used this all over print right here. Put glue on one side, glued it right there, cut around my heart. Okay, that's right there. And then I went ahead and die cut my beautiful little heart here from my Elegant Heart die. And for that, I used the coordinating cardstock for the Hydrangea Heaven. I used a nice pink, backed that on some white, just glued that to some white paper and then cut around that. And here's a little tip. When you're gluing that, don't put any glue on these little outside pieces. And then when you're cutting, you could just lift them up and go right under those, okay? And then glue that to the center of your heart. And then I used this little Happy Valentine's Day mini expressions die. It's a really cute little one. And this one is from Creative Expressions, and I used gold glitter cardstock for this one. And then just glued that right over the top there. And then on each side of my panel of my card here, I took a piece of paper with the border on it, piece of cardstock, and I glued that right there and then cut that away. And then took the other half, glued it there and cut that away. And then I did the same thing on the front. I just took another sheet of the same print and glued it on this side and then on this side. And then on the front, used my pink pearl heart here. I used this one right here, backed that with a little bit of the pink script paper, or I keep calling it paper, it's cardstock, and then glued that to this side. Before doing that though, I should mention that I used these adorable little thin line pastel, pearl and pastel thin line dazzle stickers in this really nice pink pearl that match the sticker sheet. Where are they? There we go. And used some of those and just put one right here, and along the edge here and here. Topped this with a little bit of purple ribbon from the Purple Ribbon collection, and then went ahead and stuck my heart into these flaps right here. So let me find my heart. Here it is. You just want to take that and put it right in there. so that when you open your card, and then you can display it like that, and that heart just is going to pop right out. Okay? That is a fun card to make. All right. Now I have got a interlocking heart card for you. This one's got our traditional little Cupid, and it interlocks like that, and you open up the Valentine's Day on the inside. So for this card, very easy to do. All the pieces come die cut. You're just going to need to evacuate the center portion of this heart. You see this just fits right in there. This is the little heart. And then after covering this heart right here, I covered with some white glitter cardstock. And then I foam taped it right there. Okay, and we've got a couple options for foam tape. And one of them is this giant wheel of foam tape. There are 50 feet or 150 yards on this, and it's just under 20 bucks, and it is a great deal. This will last a very long time. And that's foam taped there. And then we're going to cut out the frame, or actually evacuate the frame. Punching it out here. All right, so for this one, I used this beautiful suede paper. This has got a beautiful suede texture fabric, and I believe this one's called Snow. Yes, Snow suede paper, you guys. And if you're not familiar with suede paper, it's actual suede, like velvety fabric that is adhered to paper, and it die cuts beautifully. And what I did was I just put glue on the surface of my heart, turned that over, glued that right there, let it just glue for a few minutes. I just used Cosmic Shimmer Specialist acrylic glue, but you could also use sticky specs. That would be a great thing to put on there as well. And then just took my little scissors and just cut around those scallops. It didn't take long at all. Got to the center part, just kind of stabbed through there, and then just cut around there. Then I had my really pretty frame. I was able to just foam tape that right there. And then as far as my stickers that I just used them all from one sheet right here. Actually, I did use two. I used my cute little Cupid right here. There's lots of little tiny hearts that I just adhered around here. There's these corner pieces right here. There's 4 corner pieces. And then of course I added some of these little red hearts right there to the corners, and then one on the tip of the arrow. So yeah, that is a really fun card to make. So the last one I'm going to show you is a quick and easy card. All right, and this one this is the Love Fold Over card. All right, it comes pre-folded just like this, and really beautiful. Nothing to evacuate, nothing to punch out on this at all. And what we're going to do with this one is just do a little inking on this. So what I did was on this one, I took these are red jewel border dazzles. They're red glitter with this beautiful gold edging on them, and I put one length right here, and then because this lifts up like this, I did another length here. Then when I close this, I just sort of continued that on the outside as well. And then I colored my little heart. I'm going to show you how I did that on this one. First of all, I just took a little Post-it note, and on the sticky edge, I just cut away a tiny little divot there, a little bit of a scallop. And then, let me get my craft sheet here. All right, so I'm going to cover in just the love part. Maybe we can zoom in on this, Steve. And then what I did was I just placed that right there. And then, I've got to get my little dauber here. I used just a little dauber. These come in a little collection of 6. And this is Pink Jelly Bean Shimmer Ink Pad. And I'm just going to put a little bit on here. And then when I go ahead and add my ink there, I've masked that so it just curves that L a little bit. I'm going to take that right here and do that again. There, we've got it, that one, and then another place right down here where the E is. All right, and then there's one more place right here that's easy to get ink overlapped on the V, and I just put that little mask right there. And that's it. It's just so easy. And then I just finished going ahead and coloring my little heart. Here we go. And then I took my red holographic paper and I traced my heart onto the back of the holographic paper. I just kind of went around that with a pencil and then cut it a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to glue this right behind the heart just like this. I'm going to use my little Cosmic Shimmer Specialist acrylic glue. Just little dots will do it. Right there. And I should tell you guys, while I've got your attention, we've got our money saver on the right-hand side of the screen. If you're watching us on our Webisode page. If you're watching us on YouTube, we haven't forgot about you. Look below the description box and you will see the link that'll take you right over to paperwishes.com. Oops, I kind of missed some of my areas there. And then you can see the money saver, and everything that I've used here today is in the products used right below the video. And then you can just take a look at that and do a little shopping. So there we go. Quick and easy Valentine's Day card, you guys. And then you can just write your message behind the card. So you guys, we've got, as I said, that great money saver. Check that out. It's on the right-hand side of your screen. If you're watching us on YouTube, look for that link in the description box below. And you guys subscribe. We do 3 to 5 of these videos a week. You don't want to miss any of them. We have money-saving specials all through the week. Thanks for joining me today. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you next time.